welcome to Help, I Can't Sew.
I can't sew.
And she really can't sew. So anyway, welcome. I'm Rebecca Harrison. This is my very good friend Emma.
Hi, all right.
I'm the professional, well, ish.
I'm not.
And Emma really isn't.
Really not.
Bless her. So, give you a little bit of background. As I said, my name's Rebecca Harrison. I've been sewing for probably about 30-something years. I don't really like to think about it, I know.
Long
Well, obviously,
time,
I'm
long
not
time.
that old, so I'm lying.
Of course not.
No. So my background is in costume. So I worked at Angels, the Costumiers, for many years, and then went on to the Royal Opera House. So that was my background. Then became freelance, and I've done a mixture of things. And then I was lucky enough this year to be a guest designer on the Sewing Quarter channel. So I go on there once or twice a month and make fantastic things and show people how to do them. But I have had lots of emails saying to me that people have bought a machine and they're too scared to take it out of the box, or they've taken it out of the box but they're too scared to go near it because they're absolute beginners and they don't know what they're doing. So I thought it'd be a really good idea because Emma has, well, she told me last night actually that you did do a little bit of sewing at school.
Well, a little bit, but I didn't quite finish it. A whole term, supposed to make a apron or a bag or something like that. And actually, I never did it. It never got completed.
Never finished.
No, never finished it.
No. So Emma's mum's got nothing, whereas my mum's got loads.
Yeah.
Because I did loads.
No, nothing. I think I probably did the strap. That's about it. A straight run. And then got a bit bored.
In a term?
In a term, yeah.
What are you doing?
Talking.
Yeah.
Checking my nails out.
Yeah. Having a little chat.
Yeah.
Talking about Wham.
Well, I wanted to make something a bit more interesting than a bag and an apron, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
So
this is
we're going to do this. We're going to do this.
This is the start of it.
Right, okay.
This is the start of it.
You've got a lot of patience.
So, well, we'll find out, won't we? Could be the end of a lovely friendship.
Total beginner.
We might not be talking after this. But there we go. Anyway, so what I thought I would do for you is how I started. Okay. So obviously, hate to keep bringing up age. I'm not going to mention our age, obviously, because we are ladies of a certain age.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, but we had sewing lessons at school. Just doesn't happen now. You don't do it. So that's where my love of sewing came in. And then when I got to college, I went to fashion college first, and the first thing they did with us was gave us what they call a domestic machine, which is what this is, because you can pick it up and carry it around. I don't know if you can see behind. This is my industrial machine. So this is my workhorse. This is what I work on all the time. This is really, I do my buttonholes on this. But obviously, I'm not suggesting that people go out and get an industrial. You need a good. Well, you could, but it's a little bit heavy.
Quite weighty.
There's nowhere to put your loose change.
No, nowhere.
Could be difficult. So at college, we used to be given pieces of fabric like this, with lots of lines on, to teach us control of the machine.
I feel I'm going to get on this, and it's just going to shoot off.
Yeah, well, it does, and that's the thing, because you get on here and you think, well, that's all right. It sews in a straight line, but unless you're guiding it, it will obviously go all over the place.
This is actually going to be really amusing because
it will be really amusing.
Yeah.
So as in, like when you're driving a car and your foot's on the accelerator,
I have control.
And you're only you are in control.
Right. Okay.
You are in control, and you need to gently press down your foot. Now, what I tend to do, and the way that I was taught, was you pump.
Right. Okay. That's down there.
The little pedal.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
You pump the pedal because then you're in complete control. Because you're going forward, you're lifting a bit. Going forward, you're lifting a bit.
So it's not shooting off with you.
Because if you put your foot full down, that will...
It's going to go 100 miles an hour.
That will really go.
Right, okay, which would be really funny.
Well, it would be really funny.
But I wouldn't get much straight lines,
No, you wouldn't get much straight lines. So I've got a variety. We're going to see how far it goes. So I don't want to chuck too much at Emma, and I don't want to put her off too much because she's a little bit scared.
Such a passion to sew.
Yeah.
Just want to make something
I've
nice.
literally forced her to do it.
Yeah, forced.
Yeah.
Like,
No, she's done it because she's my friend.
yeah, I know. Yeah. You owe me.
I know I do, big time. I owe her big time. So we've got one with straight lines, we've got one with curves and zigzags.
Now that looks complicated.
No, it is complicated because this is about control.
Yeah.
And when you get to the end, leaving your needle in and you put the foot up and turning, and then
I take it this is the foot.
that's the foot.
Right, okay, yeah.
And then we've got circles, but we might not get round.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
So I'm not, as I say, I'm not going to push too much. So so just a little bit about the machine. Now this, as I said, this one is very basic. I've had it for a long time, but it's really, really good. But nowadays, if you're going to invest in a nice new machine, it will be computerized. It'll sing and dance. It'll do everything. It'll probably have hundreds and hundreds of stitches, whereas this has got about 9 or something. And you just push a button on those and there you go, it's done. This is a bit more fiddly and blah, blah. But anyway, we're on a basic, what they call a lock stitch, which is a basic straight
Simple stitch.
Simple stitch. Which is what you need when you're making anything.
So that simple stitch, can I ask you, does it, if I was to make a skirt or something like that, I know I'm jumping the gun and going sort of way ahead of myself, but would I use just a simple stitch?
Yeah.
Or all these other stitches, what would you use those for?
Well, decorative these are. On here I've got my buttonhole, so when I'm making something I've got buttonholes
so that tidies the edges up, does it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So you know when you put a button through a jacket.
Yeah. It's nice and tidy and not sort of
so
messy.
you haven't got it all frayed.
Okay.
And the rest of them are purely decorative.
Right,
so
okay.
if you wanted to go round a neckline, round a sleeve, round a hem, you could do
finishes it off.
Yeah. You could do it like that.
Right.
But yeah.
So what's this stitch again? Simple stitch.
This is your base. Yeah. This is your basic.
Okay.
Your basic stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously on your machine you've got your stitch length, your tension. You don't have to worry about that.
No, please, that was scary.
And so just follow your
okay.
instructions, your manufacturer's instructions.
Am I going to need my glasses?
So you will need your glasses, right? Now,
okay, because I can't see.
And now we're both going to put glasses
right, okay.
on. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Women of done.
Certain age.
Right, okay.
Glasses.
Right, okay.
Okay, right. So start off.
So I've got to pump my foot. Oh.
Yeah.
I touched it.
You touched it. Do you see how sensitive? That's a good thing though, because do you see how sensitive that is?
Really sensitive.
Really sensitive.
Okay.
Is that in the right place? Because it's in the right place for me, but do you want to push it? I don't know if you want to push it forward
sure.
or...
I've done this before.
No.
It could be. Could be. Might not be. Okay.
On my foot on this machine, I've got, can you see that groove in there?
Yes, yeah.
If you line the pencil mark up with that groove, and then at the back here there's a little
Do I have
arm.
to go right to the edge of the material like the beginning?
No, don't have to.
Oh, right, okay.
There's a little arm at the back here. Push that down and that'll there you go. And now you're in place.
Is that in the right place?
Perfect. So when you're sewing, try and keep that line in line
with
your pencil.
With the pencil mark.
With your pencil mark.
Okay.
And just use your hands either side to guide that through.
Now,
you shouldn't really need to put any pressure on.
Okay. Have we got a paramedic in the house to help just when I start
It's
sewing through my fingers?
We've got first aid kit.
Right.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's all
cool.
good.
Because I've never ever done this before.
No.
So for all you guys out
this
there,
is going to be. I might just move to one side a little bit.
Stop
A
it.
little bit scared.
Stop it.
I need one of those visors.
So I've put the foot down
those
now.
Shields go round your. Sorry, I'm distracting you now.
You're distracting me from my lines.
From your lines.
Right. Okay. Here we go. Goes very quickly.
Just go quick.
Right. Okay.
You're doing really well.
Really? Are you
Yes.
just saying that because you're my friend? Right. Okay.
You're doing really well. That's brilliant. That's it. Just move it forward. Look at that. Do you know what? That's absolutely fantastic.
I think I'm probably off-piste a little bit here.
Yep, that's all right though.
What happens when you
Right,
get there then?
so what happens is this on the side here,
Yeah, okay.
turn it until your needle is up
So towards me or away from me?
towards you.
Okay.
So turn
Right,
until your
it's up.
needle's up,
It's
right?
up.
Pull your little thing up there.
What's that called?
That's
Just
your
a lever.
That's your lever for your foot.
Right,
Okay. And then pull out.
Yeah, okay.
Little pair of snips.
And you just cut it, do you?
Snip it off.
So it's already knotted off, presumably.
No.
Oh, so do I cut it here or
Yeah,
here?
yeah, because it's not a.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll when we start to make something, we'll go. Look at that! I am super impressed with that.
I went a little bit off.
I am so impressed with that. That is really.
Are you really?
Yeah, I am.
Are you really?
I am.
Seriously.
That is really good for a first attempt. Like, just do you know what?
First attempt.
Do you know what?
Go on.
I haven't done this for years, and I didn't. I thought I'm not going to have a go because I was gonna go. Look what I did.
Oh right, okay. And
so
show
actually,
off, 'cause
I
yours is
haven't
perfect.
had a go. So I don't know whether I'd be any good at that anymore. Anyway, so what happens is you've mastered that one.
Seriously?
Really?
Well, even though it goes off there?
Yes, because you're like a millimetre,
Right,
which
okay.
is like nothing. I think when I first did it, it might have gone like that.
So presumably, if you were making something, you'd be turning a hem in or something and do that, would you? And
Yeah,
pin it,
well, if that-
and then do that. Is that right?
No, well, if that's your
You know,
seam,
basically, roughly.
Yeah. So if you bring in two pieces of fabric together,
And that's the seam, yeah?
and that's your seam line.
Yeah,
So you would pin it
yeah.
across there to hold it in place. Put
And
that onto
then-
the verse, and then this is why you need to control of the foot. This is why this is really good.
Well, can I just say, I didn't feel I had control of the foot.
No.
It was It
No.
was running away with me a
yeah,
little bit.
yeah. Were you
So-
pumping?
I was sort of trying to pump,
You were
yeah.
trying
I
to
don't know if it happened, but it did something.
Right.
Right.
Why don't you try one of the
Slimmer ones?
Yeah, one of the slimmer
Right, okay.
ones.
So here goes. So I'm lining
So-
it up in the middle, okay?
Yeah, that's it.
Now I'm dropping the foot.
Dropping the foot. Are
Yeah,
you happy with
okay.
where that is?
Have I got to turn this to put the needle down? No,
it'll
just do it. Okay.
It'll do it.
Right,
It'll do
okay.
it. I'm just going to hang on to that back thread.
So I've got to put this down again now.
So put your foot down.
Okay, and
That's
I don't
it.
have to touch
No,
anything
and
else,
you're
do
happy
I?
with where that is.
Well, I think so, yeah.
Now,
okay.
sometimes you do have to hold on to the thread. So if I just hold on to the thread,
Right, okay, of course, this is...
only because it's an older machine,
Yeah,
you don't
okay.
have to do that with
Yeah,
the
okay,
newer
so I'm going,
machines.
okay?
Yeah, go. That's it. That's it.
Oh, okay.
No, you're doing it. You're doing it. Very, very good.
Oh, I should have used hand cream.
But I can hear that you're pumping.
See, I've learned
that's
something.
Really
I'm
good.
pumping it now.
Yeah, that's
Rather
it.
than...
That's it. And just let the fabric go. So
Right.
don't hold on to it.
Okay.
Don't be sort of
Too tight.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Okay.
Just let it go, because all you're doing with your hands is guiding it. That's all you're doing to make sure that it stays on there. Brilliant.
Now I'm going to turn
so
that up.
It's already up.
Okay.
So lift your foot up. Sorry.
That's all right.
That's it.
There we go.
Pull your work
And I
out.
pull it like that, yeah?
Yeah, and then just cut
And
the
then cut.
the thread.
Okay.
Oh, you've got the dodgy scissors.
Dodgy scissors. There.
So yeah. So look how
So-
good that is.
Oh, hey, that
is
was a little
really-
bit better, wasn't
that was
it?
really good.
That's a
It's-
slight improvement, I
Yeah.
think, to up here.
Yeah. It's
Excellent.
really
I never
good.
thought I'd be able to do that.
Really good. Do
Okay,
you know what I'm going to move you on? Right. So try a curve.
So does this thread have to always
So
be held
yeah.
back?
So this top one here.
Yeah.
The top thread here.
Yeah.
Has to go through
Oh, okay.
through there.
How
See-
do we
see
know
it's
what
a
the
little hole?
top
There you
bit
go.
of thread is?
Is the one that's going through the needle.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Most machines, while the camera's at this angle,
Yes.
most machines are threaded in the same way.
Right,
so
okay.
you have your thread up here,
Yeah,
and it comes across. There's a little catch here.
Yeah.
You come down,
yeah.
hook through here, back up, hook through that one, down again, through there, and then through your needle.
So if somebody was to be buying a sewing machine sort of today, would that all be in the an information
Oh, it's all
thing
yes,
there?
yeah. There'll be instructions, and the modern machines.
Yeah.
Your bobbin, which is the case that's underneath
Yes.
here, which does your stitch underneath.
yeah.
You pop the bobbin in, and that's it. This one, it goes in a case. You have to pop it in,
Right,
and you have
okay.
to turn the needle down to
Yeah.
pick up the bobbin
Yeah.
at the bottom, and then.
So what have I got to do
So
here?
obviously now,
Yeah.
because you're starting at an angle,
Yeah.
you need to move your fabric to an angle because you're going to be going off down here.
Do I
and-
still need to line the
Yeah,
little middle bit
yeah.
of the
So
foot
the
up?
thing to do is
Yes.
make sure that you're always watching
Yeah.
where that middle line is there in relation to the mark on the
Right,
fabric.
okay. Do
So-
I have to turn the fabric then, presumably,
Yes,
as I get to a curve?
you will.
Right,
you will.
okay.
So this is where your foot control comes in. This is
This
all,
is where the
all
pumping-
this is.
Right,
Is
okay.
learning your foot control.
Right, okay.
For knowing where to, you know.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
need to obviously lift up, and sometimes when you go right, these ones, the zigzags,
Zigzags.
you will have to lift your foot.
Oh, and actually physically manipulate
move,
it
move
round.
the fabric, put the foot
Okay.
back down, and off you go again.
Right.
So
okay.
don't worry.
So I'm going to
line
put that
yourself
there,
up. That's it.
and I'm going to
your foot
drop
down.
the foot. And put my foot down. I'm putting
Yeah.
my foot down.
Put your foot down.
Right.
There you
okay.
go. Right.
So now, guys, this is going to be interesting. Okay.
You comfortable?
So, yeah, I think so.
Okay. That's it. Okay.
Oh,
Right.
have I got to lift up because it's gone a bit puckered there?
You're all right. You're all right. What you've got to do is
Yeah.
literally do. It's really difficult because
Yeah.
you've got to learn. Is almost a stitch at a time. So
Really
so
slowly.
really quick.
Slow pumps.
Yeah. Quick.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Oh,
That's it.
I
That's
did
it.
two, not
no,
one.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's it. That's it. You've got it. You've got it.
I've done it.
Yeah.
By
and
Jove,
then when
she's
you're
done
on
it.
when you're on a bit more of a straight bit, then
I can do a run
then
at it.
you can do other, you know.
Do you do it like that?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Even
that's
now?
it.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I do. That is pretty good, I would say.
you impressed?
I am seriously impressed.
This is harder than it looks, actually.
Yeah. It is good.
Oh.
But it's all it is control
Right. Okay.
of the machine. That's it. That's it. It's when you get to those curvy bits, then you need to shorten the pumping
That's
on
like
the.
really short, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm really off piste now.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Because you're still following it.
Just not on where I
Yeah,
should.
but you've gone round.
Have I?
Yeah, you've gone round. So you're still. That's it. That's it.
Oh,
Nearly there.
see, I'm going to make something yet. You know that.
That is. You are.
Right.
That is pretty good.
So now I lift the foot.
So lift your foot back up. That's it.
Take it.
Take that out.
Get the scissors.
Yeah. Actually,
Hey.
let me give you
better pair.
these ones because
Okay.
those ones are a bit blunt, aren't they?
Oh, I've done a curve.
There
Right,
you go.
there we go.
Look at that. That is very impressive.
You impressed?
Yes, because look, you've got like a tiny bit there at the beginning, which is understandable. You've gone a tiny bit off there, but you didn't go straight.
No, I
You
kept
have
on my curve.
You've followed that curve. You've just gone slightly outside the
Right,
line.
okay.
That's all.
Ooh.
That is all you've done. So let's do some more. Should we do?
my goodness.
I think that's good. Do you want to try a zigzag?
Let's try a zigzag.
Do you want
Come
to go?
on.
Do you want to go
yeah,
for it?
let's
right.
go for
so
it.
come on, you know now. What do you have to do?
Right, so I've got to make sure that this is between. Is that thread there? It is behind in there,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it?
If you turn the
What lifts the needle?
yeah, if you turn that a little bit,
Up.
yeah, that's it. There we go.
It frees a
There
bit
you
more
are.
up,
Freeze it
does
a
it?
little bit more, yeah.
Okay. Look at me. I'm actually using a machine. If I can do it, anybody can do it because I really don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing.
Now,
Right, okay.
now this
Yeah.
is
This is
now
gonna be difficult.
Do you know this is one of the hardest things?
Okay.
Because on modern, I'm being a bit cruel to you, to be honest.
Well, I
because
thought you would
because
be
on
today.
brand new sewing machines,
Yes.
the needle.
Yes.
The minute you take your foot off the pedal, the needle
Stops.
instantly goes down.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's much easier
Yeah.
to because you know that the needle
Yeah.
is going to stop with this one. It doesn't do that. An industrial doesn't do that.
Right,
So
okay.
you've got to be able to gauge where you need to stop. That the needle is down.
Turn the fabric.
Yeah. But also, if you get to that point, the needle's up. You just turn the side.
What, here?
Yeah.
And turn it down.
And turn the needle down.
Oh, dear.
So it's no,
Right, okay.
no biggie.
I've got a feeling I might mess this one up.
Well,
So
I don't think you will.
you don't?
No.
Right, so foot's
got
coming
faith in
down.
you.
Have you?
Yeah, uh-huh.
So the needle's got to be down to swivel the fabric to do the other line,
Yes,
the other run. Is that what you're saying?
Because you will not be able to do that
Okay.
without the needle
All right.
in, lifting the foot and moving.
Should we go?
Yeah, go for it. That's it. Right, now this is the tricky bit as well,
because you cannot see really
No, I
where
can't.
that is.
And I've got my glasses on.
No, well, because the foot's in the way.
Yeah, it
So
is,
you've
yeah.
got to gauge. So I reckon if you
I
go
reckon that's down, do
one
you?
more.
Oh dear. It's
That's
up.
okay.
It's up.
Yeah.
Now turn it.
No,
Yeah.
no. Turn that so the needle is down.
Oh, down.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Now lift your foot up. Physically move the fabric until you're lined
I
up.
think I've got it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Put that down.
Do I have to bring the needle down now? No.
No, it's already down,
Okay.
isn't it? It's already in. So that's it. That's it. Right, I two more, I think. Turn it
Okay.
down towards you. That's it. No, right, stay. That's it. Lift.
Oh, I overshot it a little
Only
bit.
tiny bit.
Overrun it.
Only a tiny
Oh
bit.
dear.
It's all right. It's only a
Okay.
tiny bit. Down again.
So I've got to get back on track now, haven't
Yeah,
I?
that's it. Your needle's already down, so
Okay.
you're fine. That's it. Right. I would turn that now because you're. No, don't go
Down.
back. Yeah. You're
now I've
careful
pulled the
because you're
I've
going. You're
pulled
going. No, it's okay. Turn
Down?
it towards you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now lift. That one's going to be a bit funny, but that's okay because
Yeah.
if you go backwards,
Yeah.
you're trying to repeat
Where I've been.
the stitch before.
Okay.
So you need to turn it forward. So it's always better if you're not sure you're going to hit that mark there.
Yeah.
It's better to stop a stitch before and just turn it by hand.
Oh, and actually, I can do that, can
Yeah,
I? So it goes
yeah.
in. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That's-
Okay. Let's
that's
give
fine.
it a go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
Do
Or
you?
am I? Well, I don't know. Obviously not, because you said it like that.
No, I'd have gone with where you were. Oh, I don't know actually. Don't know
See,
actually.
I actually.
You got to follow your instincts. Hey, right, needle up.
Okay.
So turn it towards you again, needle up and foot up. And there you go. I think that is pretty darn good, actually. I don't
Can everybody
think.
see that? Because it's.
I think
have
that is
impressed myself.
pretty good,
Ooh.
really.
I went off a little bit there, didn't I?
Yeah, but it's zigzag. You can see what it's supposed to
okay.
be,
Yeah, yeah.
can't you?
You can.
It's pretty good.
So now I've
I would say.
mastered. Well, I don't want to say I've mastered it. Can I make something? Not today.
Yes,
But
yeah.
can I be able to make something?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
What can I make?
Okay.
I've done it. I've done it. You probably can't see that, but
Are you pleased? Because you should be.
do you know what? I am really quite
You
pleased
should-
with myself.
you should be.
Because I watch you make stuff all the time, and it's definitely something that really I can't do. So yeah, why not?
Well, it's really good that you've mastered that quickly.
I have mastered the zigzag.
Is excellent.
So it's not easy. It's not easy.
No, it
is
isn't. It isn't easy.
No.
It isn't easy
Okay.
at all.
Yeah.
So I think the next thing
Right,
we should
okay. Yeah.
do is actually make something. You ready,
Right,
you ready
okay.
for this? You ready
Yeah,
for
yeah.
this? You
Yeah,
can do
ready
it. You
for
can do
this.
it. So, very simple.
Nice new dress.
Nice new job.
50s Bardo style.
Yes.
Right up my street.
Yeah, well,
Can I do
yeah,
that?
of course you can. We'll get to that, but we need
Not
to
quite
we
yet.
need to do some little steps first before we get to that.
See, this
bit.
is my problem, I think. I want to do all the really sort of like, I don't know, proper stuff. And I clearly, I'm not quite mastered the zigzag.
Yes, you
So
have.
I think my patience, I haven't got much patience. So I kind of want to run before I can
Yeah,
walk. That's
yeah.
my problem. So whenever I start, my patience, I've got the patience of a gnat, really.
the thing to do is go for something that isn't too complicated, because if you
Okay.
buy a pattern
Well, I wouldn't.
And it's-
I
and it-
actually wouldn't know what I was doing.
and it says that it's for advanced or something like that, as a beginner,
Yeah.
that's gonna and also you need to understand the terminology, because patterns sometimes don't. It's in sewing speak.
So would you advise, if somebody had just bought a new machine, would you advise them to sort of do what we've done and
Yeah.
sort of
Draw
on pieces
lines.
of, what is this, calico?
Yes, but it's like a type of calico, yeah.
And draw sort of different shapes
Yeah.
on there so
Yeah.
that they
Just-
can practice using the machine.
Just
like we've done.
buy scrap fabric
Okay.
and draw lines and do things like that.
Yeah.
And just practice.
Yeah.
Doing your
Yeah, yeah.
lines, doing your wavies, doing your zigzag,
Yeah.
getting the control.
Because we didn't do the circle.
We haven't done the circle.
I actually think that would have been a problem.
Would that would-
yeah, but we'll
okay,
pretend
right,
that
right.
it's not.
But do you know what we're going to do next time? We're going to do next
Are
time.
we?
We're going to do next
Oh, okay.
time. So, what I think would
Yeah.
be a really good idea
Yeah.
is a cushion.
Right. Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
all right?
I'll give it a go.
Okay, right,
If I
so-
can do it,
Yeah.
anybody
yeah.
can do it.
So we're going
Yeah.
to stay away from zips because
Yeah.
zips are a bit tricky.
They sound complicated.
And I find zips tricky only because of my background. Because usually in costume I'm doing
Buttons and things like that?
eyelets and lacing.
Is an eyelet like a little button? Those tiny little
Yes,
buttons
it's
with the little hook.
no. An eyelet is basically a hole in the back of a corset, and you
Yeah.
thread your
Okay.
lacing through
Oh,
to
okay.
do the
Yeah,
corset up, to pull the corset up. So zips always throw me a little bit. I mean, I'm fine, I can do them,
Yeah.
but I always hesitate slightly because I think there's always something in sewing
Yeah.
that you have you come to do it and you think, oh, that's not my favourite thing. I really don't
That's
like
not my favourite.
no, and I feel a little bit like that with zips, but
Okay.
obviously you have to get over it and
Yeah.
just, you
Yeah.
just do
Yeah.
it.
Face the fear.
But anyway, a zip is tricky,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to throw that
Okay.
at you for
So is there
the
going to be a
next
little
thing.
picture on the front of this cushion, or are we
So,
going to have a little dog's face?
I
you know,
think what we should do
my
is
husband's face on there.
go. You could. Poor Chris.
Oh, I
Just
don't
got to
know that.
say, Chris is behind the camera. So sorry, Chris.
Little cushion for you, Chris. Right.
Oh,
okay.
Chris.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah. So we will go and
cushion.
find some fabric
Okay.
that you
all right.
like, because obviously you're going to take it home.
Oh,
You like at school.
so exciting. Yeah.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we'll do a cushion, but we'll do one that has instead of being done up by a zip, it'll have a flap that comes over.
Excellent.
And we're going to do buttonholes.
Okay. This is really is help I can't sew. It really is help I can't. I'm terrified now. Oh, got a sweat
But we've
on.
got to move it on, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
We've got to
We have.
move it on.
Yeah, from the lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a cushion, basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's three
Yeah.
straight
Well, you
lines
would think
stitching.
so, but I expect there's a little bit more to it. Is there?
Well, yeah, buttonholes, yeah.
Okay,
But
all right.
buttonholes are a bit tricky.
So is that next time?
Yeah, let's do it next time.
Next time.
Most
So
definitely.
if everybody subscribes.
So if you like our page, subscribe and
Yeah.
please write a comment
yeah.
in the
Oh,
bottom.
please write a comment.
Any
Yeah.
questions, ask us, whether it's for me or for Emma. Just ask us and we will try our very hardest
Ask me
to
how long it
answer.
took me to do my little zigzags, the expertise that's gone into
No, but
it,
also,
you know.
I think we definitely need to say as well that Emma has not practiced.
Can you see?
She hasn't practiced. This is the first time since school, isn't
This
it?
is the first time since 1980 something
yeah.
that since I've even looked at one of these,
Gone
to be
near.
quite honest.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
wasn't my bag really.
No.
But this is why. Could we get maybe cushion, skirt, dress? Could we do a little series
yeah,
of things?
Yeah, I think
Different
I
fabrics?
definitely think we could do either a lovely 1950s pencil skirt.
No, that's right on my street.
I know.
You know?
Or a 1950s sort of.
I look a bit fat
Yeah.
in those these days.
Don't look
I think I'm
fat.
better with a bit of a fitted number
Well,
going on.
let's go for a
If you want
pencil.
to see me
Yeah.
mess up, I'll have a laugh.
Hello.
Yeah.
Because Emma is going to have to wear it at the end. So if it doesn't hold together, could be really interesting.
Oh
couldn't
dear.
it?
All right. So if you want to
Could be
laugh,
really interesting.
subscribe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yes. Like us,
Like it?
subscribe, comment,
Comment.
please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Help.